Welcome on in, guys. It is Three Bold Takes. Your favorite group is here. It's Chase, Freddie, and Quinn. And also, it's our favorite time of the year. You thought I was going to say Christmas, didn't you? I'm not. It's Bowl Mania season brought to you by Capital One, guys. So we have Bowl Mania as always, like we've been doing the past couple years. Three Bold Takes, 2025 Bowl Mania. The link is in the description. Go click that link. Join them with us. See if you can top the Three Bold Takes team.
I bet you can't. Guys, moving on to another college football playoff game. We have number 6 Ole Miss hosting number 11 Tulane. We've already seen this game once this year. Looks like Ole Miss is a 16.5-point favorite in this one, over under 56.5, and 92% of America has picked Ole Miss. Quinn, let's sling it to you first.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna ride with that 92% of America. I do think Ole Miss is gonna win this game. However, I've seen a lot of the narrative around the game hyperfixating on the 35-point loss in Oxford earlier in the year on Tulane's part. I do think this game is gonna be one of those games that, like, at halftime, everyone's gonna be tweeting like, "Oh my goodness, can Tulane actually do it? Lane Kiffin abandoned Ole Miss. This is what happens when a coach stays with his team. Hashtag John Summerall strong," or whatever BS they want to tweet out at halftime of this game. And then Ole Miss's talent will actually pull away in the back half of the game and they'll win. But I do think Tulane will actually hang with them in this game. Uh, Not to spoil our later pick, unlike a different game in this opening round of 4 games, I do think that Tulane will hang with Ole Miss. And I wouldn't be surprised. I think the closest game is going to be Alabama Oklahoma, obviously. But I would not be surprised if the second closest game in the opening 4 is this matchup. They give me the Rebels to get it done.
Yeah, I agree with you a lot here, Quinn. I do think Tulane hangs around in this one. Summerall is one of the coaches that is sticking around and coaching his team through it. From what I understand, all the players are also playing in this game. I haven't heard any transfers yet or anything, so that's another big thing. Tulane's here to play. It's not a hey, we got in, that's our accomplishment, pat ourselves on the back. They're here to play. You got to remember who the quarterback is. Rhett Slap, who's at BYU, was leading BYU last season. He got picked up late in the offseason for Tulane. It's been a huge pickup for them. 11-2 on the season, a really, really strong team. They did lose to Ole Miss earlier in the year. Sure, that's cool. This is a totally different Ole Miss team. They are so out of sorts right now. You lose Lane Kiffin, got Pete Golding as head coach for some reason. You made him permanent. I don't know. So they're trying to figure everything out. Like, how are they going to run their scheme? What are they going to do? Because Lane Kiffin was probably also a big time play caller and all that, or had a lot of say in how the offense was ran during the game. So, what is Pete Golding going to do? Definitely a defensive minded head coach. So, is he even going to have any say in the game? How differently is the Ole Miss offense and stuff going to run? Is it going to be high power? Is it going to be kind of taking the back? So, I agree with you, Quinn. I think Tulane is going to hang around in this game so much so that they win it. I'm going full Summerall and Tulane in this one. I think they upset mainly because Ole Miss is just out of sorts right now. You got to remember, this is still very, very fresh for Lane Kiffin. I know, or the Rebels that Lane Kiffin left. I think Tulane does it. I love the story of Summerall so far. I think he's going to continue to push that train up the hill, the little engine that could. And I think they get an upset win here.
Hey, Freddie, I think the reason he was taking so long to get back on camera is because he was hanging out with his little stash there. You need to share some, bud, because that's crazy.
I don't know. I'm a big proponent in bowl season of coaches and players leaving, and this is the biggest one. Like Lane Kiffin, probably a top 3 coach in college football, leaving your program. You think it's gonna? I mean,
Freddie's offended by that statement.
definitely.
Not-
Honestly,
he's
the best
barely
offensive
top.
coach.
He's barely top 3 in the SEC. What are you
Like,
talking about?
I don't. Ole Miss, like, I just don't think, and I don't have any faith in Pete Golding. I'm a huge hater of Pete Golding. I know that Lane Kiffin really liked his defense um, with Pete there, but I don't know. I don't see it. I think Tulane gets it done. I think they upset.
Yeah, no. Ole Miss wins the game. I do think Tulane covers the 16.5 though. Interesting that pretty much the entire offensive coaching staff came back to Ole Miss from LSU after that whole rumor that Lane Kiffin said, "You either come with me now or you're not coming," and whatever. Well, they're all back. play callers, quarterback coaches, all the things are back for this game for Ole Miss. And listen, I'm not a big Pete Golden fan either. I didn't like him when he was at Alabama. I think there's a reason why he left. However, I just think they're too talented compared to Tulane. Now, I do agree with you guys for the hyping up Tulane and the Summerall and the players staying and the coach staying and all that, and that's very respectable. And I'm glad that they're doing that. And this shows that it can be done when both parties are mutual and you're not leaving for a rival. So that's no shade at Ole Miss, honestly, no shade at Lane Kiffin either. It's just the way it is. But I think Ole Miss definitely gets it done. But I do think Tulane covers.
Hey, I will say this: if Tulane does get it done, Chase, that'll give them basically a home game against Georgia. Just saying, maybe they do double upset.
Okay,
They do it. They'll beat Georgia.
that's insane.